Hello all, this is Pihu again, and today we shall be discussing one of the most dreaded HR interview question, which is what is your greatest weakness? The last thing we want to do at an interview is to tell the interviewer how bad we are at something. We are already feeling way nervous, and now we are supposed to look good while we tell the interviewer how terrible we are at something. How dramatic is that? A word of caution. Never ever come up with an answer like, I do not have a weakness. Remember, you are a human and you are not perfect. Now, what is the secret behind answering this question efficiently? The secret is, it is not about what you answer, but it is about how you answer. It is one such question where body language plays a very important role. When asked this question, the interviewer is basically expecting three qualities out of you. 1. Self-awareness. An ideal candidate will never deny having a weakness, but the candidate should be smart enough to choose a weakness that does not interfere with the duties of the job in question. For example, if you have applied for an HR job and if you come up with a weakness like you are not very efficient at public speaking, obviously you wouldn't get the job. At the same time, if you have applied for a technical job and you say that you have never been good in coding, the person wouldn't hire you. Second, honesty. An ideal candidate wouldn't lie about the weakness they possess. Come up with a real weakness and then state the various details about how you are working on to improve the following weakness. Third, self-improvement. A very important part of your answer of what are your greatest weakness is to highlight about self-improvement, about highlighting how you are working towards improvising your weakness. The best way of answering is to briefly determine your weakness and to explain the various things you are pursuing in order to overcome this weakness. So, before getting into what an ideal answer should actually look like, a word of caution would be whichever weakness you come up with should not in any ways hinder with the expectations of the interviewer or the expectations of the job profile you have applied for. Now, let's look at some of the examples of how this question should be answered ideally by also considering the several voice modulations while I present the following answer. Example 1. One of my major weaknesses is that I can be too critical of myself. A pattern I have noticed throughout my career is that I often feel I could have done more, even if objectively I have done well. Earlier in my career, this led to burnout and negative self-talk. One solution I have implemented over the last 3 years is to actively pause and celebrate my achievements. Not only has this helped my own self-esteem, it's helped me genuinely appreciate and recognize my team and other support system. Example 2. One of my major weaknesses is that I like to make sure that my work is perfect, so I tend to perhaps spend a little too much time checking it. However, I have come to a good balance by setting up a system to ensure everything is done the first time correctly. I also time myself when I work to prevent myself from spending too much time on one project and guaranteeing I'll have enough time to get to rest of my work and meet the deadline. So these were the examples of how this question should be answered ideally. And with this, we come to the end of our third HR interview question. Keep watching for many more interview questions. Stay tuned. Thank you. Do follow our channel Nursery to Varsity on all our social media handles. Keep liking, keep subscribing, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.